Hey everybody, this is Eric, and this is 30-day Marvel Comics Challenge Day 4. My favorite Royal. Okay, so when I saw this one, I immediately thought, are there Royals in the Marvel Universe? Of course there are. First one that popped in my head was Namor, King of Atlantis, and then T'Challa. That's bad. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Black Panther is the king of Wakanda, former king of Wakanda. Is he still king? I don't know. Anyway, but neither of those register as a favorite of mine at all. So I had to think a little bit, and I came up with Black Bolt, King of the Inhumans. Now, I remember the Inhumans from watching, once again, my 90s nostalgia kicking in, watching the old Fantastic Four cartoons. So, the Inhumans have always been associated with the Fantastic Four. I'm not sure why, and I don't really know the origins of that, but, that's when I was introduced to Black Bolt. And he's a great character, but he has little to no dialogue at all. And he's obviously a beloved king, like the Inhumans. I mean, he's their king, and they don't question him, and he's, generally adored by his subjects and the other Inhumans. And even he's even seen as, wise, even though he can't really share his wisdom. He's seen as wise, and he's seen as a great ruler, so much so that he was actually invited to be part of, the secret cabal of the Illuminati in the comics, which unfortunately we're never gonna see in a movie, which sucks, because that I would watch an Illuminati movie from Marvel. But it will never happen. Ever. Anyway, I digress. Where was I? Black Bolt. Okay. So, for those people who aren't familiar with Black Bolt, again, if you've been reading any Marvel comics within the past year, you've been inundated with the Inhumans, because Marvel Studios is pushing the Inhumans a lot through the comics, because since Fox owns the rights to X-Men, they can't have mutants. They can't even, use the word mutant. So they're trying to fill that void with the Inhumans, which is why the Infinity crossover focused so heavily on the Inhumans. It's why directly following Infinity, there was another crossover event called Inhumanity. So they're really focusing on the Inhumans, so much so that I think Medusa's actually a member of the Avengers now. Anyway, hell, she was a member of the Fantastic Four, Future Foundation, not Fantastic Four. She was a replacement for the Fantastic Four while they were off gallivanting through the space and time and all that. But anyway, so yeah, and anyway, Marvel's really playing up the Inhumans because they don't want to, they want to downplay X-Men and mutants, even though they're never going to, because that fan base is too huge for them to, quell. But anyway, they're playing up the Inhumans because they're going to eventually be on part of their Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's plans for an Inhumans movie, which another reason why Black Bolt came to my head so quickly upon seeing this, because I saw the news that apparently Vin Diesel is in talks to possibly play Black Bolt, which would be amazing, because here we would have him playing a character that doesn't talk. So meanwhile, he plays he does the voice of another character who can only say 3 words. which is amazing. And it still blows my mind that Guardians of the Galaxy is Vin Diesel's highest grossing movie that he's ever been in. And all he said were 3 words. Well, sorry, 5 words, because he changed 2 of his regular words to "we are" instead of "I am." Spoilers if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, but seriously, who's watching this that hasn't seen that movie yet? Black Bolt. Okay, so he has this amazing power. I mean, he's an Inhuman, so obviously he has the enhanced strength, the enhanced speed, fighting ability. Because he's Inhuman, he's had to survive, so he's obviously developed these skills to survive. But his Inhuman power is his voice is strong enough to level a city. And it doesn't even have to be him speaking loudly. Him whispering is strong enough to, destroy stuff. And that happens multiple times in the comic books where it's just a whisper. Except when he's meeting with the Illuminati, because somehow they dampen his powers so he can actually speak to them. Which is weird. Never understood how they could do that, but they can. So, anyway, a great example of this was in Infinity. I want to say it was Infinity. No, were there 8 issues of 9 issues of Infinity? 8 issues? I don't know. It was second or third to last issue of Infinity, where he levels the Inhuman City, which I should know this. Attilan. He completely levels Attilan himself because he knows Thanos is coming. He completely destroys his own city by saying 1 word. So, yeah, Black Bolt. He's kind of a badass. He's possibly going to be played by Vin Diesel in the future. And of all the Royals in the Marvel Universe, he's probably my favorite one because there's really not that many to choose from. Barring all the intergalactic leaders, like Jason Quill of the Spartoi, Gladiator of the Shi'ar, whoever the leader of the Kree is now, I forget. Same thing with the Skrulls. Changed so. I guess Annihilus is considered the king of the negative zone. I forgot about Doctor Doom. How the hell did I forget about Doctor Doom? Doctor Doom's pretty cool too. If I would have thought about him, he probably would have been in this space. No, Black Bolt. Damn. Now this is making me question my whole thing. I forgot about Doctor Doom. No, I chose Black Bolt. I'm sticking with Black Bolt. Black Bolt's my favorite Royal in the Marvel Comics universe. So yeah, that. Anyway, that's it for today. And tomorrow's video is day 5. My favorite team. Spoilers, I've mentioned them multiple times in this video. Which one is it? And I knocked the camera over. Okay. See ya.